12 years max. Ready for a political game changer? It's you rewriting the rules. A seismic shift rumbling through the corridors of power, shaking the very foundation of the status quo. This video is less than 8 minutes long. Listen till the end and share this video with more than 3 people. You are powering the heart of democratic renewal by sharing. Why 12 years max? 12 years max isn't just a slogan. It's a call for equality in service. It's aligning senators with their 6-year terms and representatives with their 2-year terms under one unified standard. This ensures that no member of Congress serves more than what is equitable, putting them on equal footing with the presidency and embodying true democratic renewal. This evolution begins with you and ends with you. Sharing with more than 3 people is just the beginning. It's going to take ongoing action on your part, with your vote, with your voice, with your community. 12 years max. It's not just a slogan. This is a clarion call for the evolution of the halls of Congress, regardless of party affiliation. That's right, regardless of party affiliation. Glenda, the Good Witch in the Wizard of Oz, said, "You always had the power, my dear. You just had to learn it for yourself." Meaning the heart of democratic renewal is you. 12 years max is individuals making a grand statement. Term limits are not a new idea. It's been around since our country was founded. George Washington didn't seek a 3rd term, which was seen as a safeguard against the type of tyrannical power yielded by the British Crown during the colonial era. It was an understanding that 2 terms for president was sufficient to serve our country. Our very Congress sought to officially limit the terms of the president through the 22nd Amendment, which was passed in 1947 and ratified in 1951. Only 4 short years can limit the terms of the President of the United States. They did this after Roosevelt served almost 13 years, and they were concerned about the possible risk of executive overreach. 12 years max is you taking action. Congress isn't going to act on their own term limits. That's apparent. For example, the 27th Amendment, the Congressional Compensation Act of 1789, is the last amendment to be ratified. It was actually supposed to be the 2nd Amendment, but wasn't ratified back in 1789. Instead, it took 202 years for it to happen. Why, you may ask? Because it's the amendment that says, no law varying the compensation for the services of the senators and representatives shall take effect until an election of representatives shall have intervened. What does that mean? Well, quite clearly, Congress can't vote themselves a raise that takes effect until after the next representative election. Our Congress, for many years, had the ability to vote themselves immediate raises until a 20-year-old University of Texas student took up a one-person campaign to have the 27th Amendment ratified by the remaining states. Any congressman could have taken up this action. The saga of the 27th Amendment highlights the unstoppable force of citizen action and the reluctance of our Congress to self-regulate. 12 years max is you taking action. You are the force. The 12 years max movement and campaign harnesses this force, empowering us, the voters, to create, instead of demanding like a small child, a Congress that evolves, refreshes, and truly represents us. Previous movements have failed. There have been, and still are, several endeavors seeking to impose term limits. These movements are in a quagmire of stagnation because they're asking Congress to regulate themselves. They're lobbying and petitioning for congressional representatives to pledge to only serve a certain number of terms. This is akin to asking the fox to guard the henhouse. Without voting out those that have served over 12 years leads to disconnected leadership and self-serving interest, and the same political overreach the Congress of 1947 was concerned about for the president, but not for themselves. We the people means something. We the people. We have the power. The power to make changes, and the power to go another way. It begins and ends with you. We the people want you to champion 12 Years Maxx at the polls. It's a vital step towards ensuring our Congress truly represents us and remains dynamic and accountable by casting your vote for candidates who have not exceeded the citizens' term limit of 12 years max. How can you make a difference? It's simple. We the people make it complex. It's knowing who's running for office. And if they have been in office for more than 12 years, vote for the other candidate. You may not like the other candidate. And if there were constitutional term limits, you wouldn't have the choice of the incumbent candidate as well. The journey to change is challenging. Make the tough choice today, regardless of party affiliation. Vote 12 years max. Send the message 12 years max. Share this video personally with 3 or more people. Share this on your Facebook page, your Instagram, your TikTok, and everywhere social media. Hit that subscribe button to be informed of the elections in your area. We'll make a video of each federal election coming up and keep you informed of who's running. Check out the website 12yearsmax.com and donate to further the message, if you will. Until Congress acts upon itself, it's up to us to make the tough decisions. 12 years max. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to support 12 Years Max and be informed when new videos are available. Also, watch Incumbent Insanity and Whose Fault Is It? We're all in this world together. Thank you.